everyone, welcome to my reading room. My name is Aayush. Today I'm going to share a sweetly told story for young children with a strong environmental message. Pippin's River Rescue by Julia Seaborn with illustrations by Richard Hoit. It's a charming and engaging children's story that combines adventure with important lessons about environmental care and teamwork. The story follows Pippin, a playful black poodle on a trip to the Port River, where he meets various animal friends. When Rocket the dolphin gets tangled in a fishing net, Pippin, with the help of Blossom the possum and a clever idea, manages to free him. This rescue highlights the dangers of pollution and the importance of keeping natural habitats clean. The narrative is both entertaining and educational, with vibrant illustrations that bring the characters and setting to life. It's an excellent read for young children that teaches them about friendship, problem solving, and environmental responsibility in a fun and engaging way. So let's dive into the story and join Pippin on his adventurous day at the river.
Pippin's River Rescue, written by Julia Seaborn, illustrated by Richard Hoit. As the morning sun peeked through the curtains, Pippin, the cuddly black poodle, was still tucked up in his comfy bed when he heard a voice saying, "Time to get up, Pippin." Slowly, Pippin opened his eyes and stretched his little legs. He let out a big yawn and looked up at his mummy, smiling happily. "Good morning, Pippin. Are you ready for a super fun day at the river?" Mummy asked, giving his tummy a gentle scratch. With a joyful bark, Pippin leaped out of bed. He loved going to the river. There was always lots to do, lots to see, and lots to sniff. After breakfast, Mummy and Pippin began their short walk to the river. Pippin's paws left cute, tiny footprints on the soft ground. As they got closer, Pippin could see the river where his friend Blossom the possum loved to play. He was so excited that he ran ahead. When Pippin got to the river bank, he spotted Blossom hanging upside down up in a tree. "Good morning, Blossom," Pippin barked happily. "Hello, Pippin," Blossom squeaked back. Pippin also spotted two black swans called Shadow and Shimmer with their baby cygnets. He counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 little fluffy cygnets. "Hello there," Pippin barked joyfully. The tiny cygnets waddled over to Pippin. "Hi, Pippin," they all chirped. Suddenly, he heard a splash. Pippin looked up the river and saw Bubbles the dolphin and her young calf Rocket playing in the water. Rocket's mummy was showing him how to catch fish, his tiny tail making splashes as he practiced. "Hello," barked Pippin, jumping up and down excitedly. Rocket, who loved playing, swam over to Pippin. "I know, let's have a race." Pippin enjoyed racing, so with a huge splash, he jumped into the water and swam as fast as he could. Rocket was a fantastic swimmer, and he usually won these races. But today, Pippin was the first to reach the other side. He looked around confused, his eyes hunting the river for the young dolphin. "Where's Rocket?" Shadow swam over to him. "He's over there. He's stuck in a net. You must help him." Pippin swam over to the helpless dolphin, his paws pedaling faster than ever. Poor Rocket was tangled up in an old fishing net. Pippin pulled and tore at the net with his teeth. Bubbles tried to help too, pushing Rocket with her nose. But it was no good. They couldn't free the trapped dolphin. Thankfully, Blossom, who had been watching from the bank, had a plan. She picked up a small, sharp rock, put it on a big leaf, and pushed it gently out onto the water. Like a tiny raft, it drifted towards the struggling animals. When Pippin saw it, he knew what Blossom's clever idea was. He took the sharp stone in his jaws and used it to cut the net. It took some time, and Pippin was getting tired. But he didn't give up. At long last, with a loud twing, the net broke and Rocket was free. The little dolphin quickly swam to his mummy. Bubbles thanked Pippin and Blossom for their help. She was so happy Rocket was safe. She gave a big dolphin kiss on Pippin's nose. Shadow and Shimmer swam over, looking serious. "It's very sad this has happened," Shadow chirped. "It could have been prevented." Pippin's eyes widened. Prevented? But how? Shimmer took a deep breath before explaining. Humans left behind the fishing net that Rocket was stuck in. There are all sorts of things in the river that don't belong there. Shadow added, "They can trap us, hurt us, and make us sick. Today it was Rocket. Tomorrow it could be you or me or any one of us." "But what can we do?" Pippin asked. "It is important to put all rubbish in rubbish bins." Pippin nodded. Suddenly he heard his mummy calling. It was now time to go home. That evening, Pippin talked about how Rocket got trapped in the fishing net and how his animal friends worked together to save him. "He could have drowned," Pippin cried. Mummy nodded and gave Pippin a big hug. "I'm very proud of you. Tomorrow we'll go back to the river and pick up as much rubbish as we can find." That night, as Pippin snuggled up in his warm bed, he promised himself he would pick up all the rubbish from the riverbank. Then he would have another race with Rocket. But this time, he will challenge Rocket to a race. The end.